You always move around a roundabout in a clockwise direction, and you need to give way to people on your right, including anyone straight ahead that may be turning right. As you're driving, keep an eye out for your warning signs that tell you a roundabout is coming up. For all roundabouts, you will still be following the MSPSL process from previous subjects. Mirrors. Check your inside and the relevant exterior mirror, depending on the direction you are travelling. Signal. Put on the relevant signal for the direction you are travelling, around 5 to 6 car lengths away from the junction. Position. Position the vehicle as you would for turning and emerging. If there is more than one lane, we'll explain this further on. Speed. Slowing down, approaching around 12 to 15 miles per hour in second gear and bringing the clutch back up. Look. Looking right nice and early to see if there is anyone coming who you'll need to give way to, including anyone already on the roundabout. We're also looking for gaps in the traffic where you can join the roundabout. When exiting a roundabout, check your inside and left exterior mirror, then signal left once you have passed the exit before the one you wish to take. Mini roundabouts. Mini roundabouts are smaller than normal roundabouts and are usually just white painted circles on the floor. You will know there is a mini roundabout up ahead when you see one of these signs. When approaching a mini roundabout, you will need to look at how tight the roundabout is, assessing whether you need first gear to control your speed, even if you could proceed in second gear, and make sure you make the best effort possible to go around the mini roundabout properly. The process for mini roundabouts is the same as normal roundabouts, apart from when you exit. You will not need to check your mirrors or signal to exit, as you don't have enough time. Roundabouts with more than one lane. To know which lane you need to use for roundabouts with multiple lanes, you must look at the white signs displaying a diagram of the roundabout beforehand. Imagine the roundabout is a clock face, and you are approaching at 6 o'clock. If the exit you want is at 12 o'clock or before, use the left-hand lane. If the exit you want is after 12 o'clock, use the right-hand lane. Make sure you keep to your lane as you go around the roundabout. Double roundabouts. If you have two roundabouts together with more than one lane, how do you know which lane to use? The lane you choose at the first roundabout is based on where you are going at the second. For example, if you were going straight on at the first roundabout and then right at the second roundabout, you would use the right-hand lane on the first roundabout, even though usually at a single roundabout, you would use the left-hand lane to go straight on. Treat them as two separate roundabouts, so you will need to give way to the right at both. Odd-shaped roundabouts. Across the country, there are a variety of shapes in roundabouts. Treat them all the same as normal roundabouts, regardless of their shape. The important thing to notice is that straight ahead second exit won't necessarily be the left-hand lane, so don't make this assumption. Check the signs and road markings to ensure you get into the correct lane. Large roundabouts. Larger roundabouts again are treated the same with your approach and lane choice as a regular multiple lane roundabout. Once you enter the roundabout, there will often be road markings showing where each lane goes. You will need to ensure you pay attention to the road markings to be in the required lane for the exit you desire. If you need to change lanes, make sure that you check your mirrors and signal before changing. If you are learning in an automatic transmission vehicle, you follow the exact same process, just ignore the parts about the clutch and changing gears. To recap, we move around roundabouts in a clockwise direction, giving way to people approaching on your right. We use our MSPSL process for all roundabouts. To exit, we check the inside and left exterior mirror and signal left. Mini roundabouts are smaller versions of roundabouts. They're usually just white painted circles on the road. The size of the roundabout will help us decide if we're using first or second gear when we approach, and we don't check our mirrors and signal when we exit. When roundabouts have more than one lane, as a general rule of thumb, we use the left-hand lane to turn left or go straight on, and the right-hand lane for turning right. You must stick to your lane as you go around the roundabout. When using a double roundabout, our desired exit determines which lane we use on the first roundabout. We give way to the right at both. We treat odd-shaped roundabouts and large roundabouts the same as we would as normal roundabouts, checking road markings and signs to know which lane we need to use.